everyone, welcome to Maryland. I'm Meryl, and today we are going to be talking about a book that I read recently that has changed my life. And it is aptly titled The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Marie Kondo is actually a Japanese cleaning consultant. She has clients that she has helped declutter their houses and help them discard many of their items that have been cluttering their space. And she has become a recent worldwide phenomenon. If you have seen on Instagram photos of people's drawers with neatly folded clothes all standing vertically like books, you have experienced Marie Kondo in action. This book is #1 on the New York Times bestseller list right now, and it's sort of interesting because this isn't the first decluttering or organization book to be written. So the question is, how come she's so popular, and why is her message resonating with people so much? Having read the book, I completely understand the appeal and why this book has become so popular. And I actually went through her whole process and did almost everything she said. So I can say that her approach is very unique and different, and instead of focusing on things that you need to get rid of and items that you really shouldn't be holding on to, she focuses on keeping items and surrounding yourself with things that bring you joy. So your house should basically be a showcase of all the best things that you own, all your favorite things, and things that bring you joy and create a positive impact on your life. What I do appreciate about this book is that it doesn't really focus on hard and fast rules about what to discard. So a lot of books and things people will tell you that you really need to get rid of something if you haven't used it in a year or haven't worn it in a year. And that's just kind of a false premise, because you might not have had a chance to wear a dress to a wedding that you might attend next year. So that's just kind of, it seems to be like the opposite of what you should achieve when you're discarding things. You don't really want to discard things just to have to buy them again. So I really appreciate that in her book, she lets you keep things that make you happy, and that's what it's all about. So it is very positive, and she says that none of her clients that she has helped with her consulting business have ever rebounded. So none of them have gone back to a cluttered house. Now, that is kind of crazy and hard to believe, but the reason is the way she goes about doing this. And she does have a way of discarding. So you discard by category, and there's a certain process. So you're supposed to first get rid of clothes, books, papers, miscellaneous items, and then mementos. And the reason for this is it kind of gets like, it's sort of like from easy to difficult. And you actually have to do it all in one go. So if you're getting rid of shirts one day, let's say, you have to get rid of all your shirts and then put them away and do it all in one go, and you're not supposed to put things back until you've gotten rid of everything. And another thing that I really appreciate and enjoyed as part of her process is she has you visualize your dream lifestyle, what you want your life to look like once you've gotten rid of all your clutter. And this helped me through the process, because it is so difficult that if you have a goal in mind and an idea of what you want it to look like, it makes it much easier to get rid of things and realize that you really are working towards this dream. Another thing is she says that you're not supposed to show what you're throwing out or discarding to your family members or your friends, because, well, maybe your friends, but you're not really supposed to show anybody what you're throwing out, because they might feel badly that you're getting rid of something that they maybe gave you as a gift. I ended up showing a few things to my family members just because I felt like I had taken something that, you know, maybe they wanted, and if I didn't want it, I would give it to them, but you're not really supposed to do that. Another thing is you're supposed to start with off-season clothes when you first start, because if you've worn a sweater one day and then you're trying to get rid of that category, it's kind of hard, because if you just wore it, you might think that it's still something that you like to wear. And what I really love about her approach is she tells you to pick items out of your closet. Pick them as if you were identifying items you loved from a showcase in your favorite store. I went through the whole process, and it's supposed to take a maximum of 6 months, but it took me a few full days. So it could take you a week to 6 months. So it really depends how much you have and how much you need to get rid of, and also how hard it is for you to let these things go. The hardest thing for me to let go were some things that I had been holding on to from high school and college that I had in these storage boxes. And she really says, like, storage boxes are not the way to go, because you just put them away and you forget about them and you don't look at them and they're not part of your life. So it just doesn't really make that much sense. And another thing that I really love about Marie Kondo's method is that she really helps you not feel guilty about getting rid of things. And sometimes you can feel like you won't throw something out because maybe you haven't worn it or it was a gift, and she just tells you that everything that you have either bought or been given has served its purpose at the time that you got it. And if it was a gift, you know, the love and thoughtfulness that you felt and the other person felt giving it to you was almost the gift in itself, and you don't even need to hold on to the item that was gifted to you. And also, if you bought something that you didn't ever wear, it's okay to get rid of it, because maybe that style doesn't suit you, and now you have an understanding of what kind of things you like to wear. So everything has a reason and a purpose, and it's up to you to really let go of these things. I just really like that this process has made me feel much more like positive about my life and things that I own. And I know that sounds like really cheesy and weird, but there is an idea that once you're able to let go of things, you allow for more things to come into your life, and better things to come into your life, and things that bring you joy. So you don't really need to hold on to things that aren't giving you happiness anymore. And that can even translate into your life, which she has said a lot of people have lost weight or gotten out of marriages that didn't serve them. And also one client actually started a business because they realized they had wanted to do that for a really long time and they weren't allowing themselves that opportunity. So I think it's a really beautiful practice to go throughout your life in everything you do. If it doesn't bring you joy, if something's not serving you, it's time to let that thing or item go. So it's just, I think that's why this book is so popular, and I think that's why it's resonated with so many people. And I can say from experience, it's really been wonderful for me. I hope you will leave a comment if you have gone through this process or if you want to, and be sure to like this video and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!